last week against another good defense that Stanford has?
It's not too complicated. You got to go back in and watch the tape. Be honest with yourself. What could we as coaches have done better? As players, they got to take ownership too, and how they can be better. And then once you realize that, flush it, get it out of your head, and try to be the best that next day and practice hard.
In the games where Oregon's been the most successful against Stanford's defense, you guys were able to get your speed into space and really abuse them in the second, third level. Is that going to be the game plan again if you guys get Charles Nelson, get Tony James out of space against these guys?
Sure. That's every game. Really.
Yeah, that's every game.
Exactly.
That's these guys are
yeah. We and they do a pretty good job. They've been statistically, I think they're one of the better defenses, not just in the league but in the country. But we try to do that all the time. Because we think we've got some pretty good skill players.
But with them, is it more of a because they've always had some speed deficiencies in certain spots where you guys are able to take more advantage with them than say at USC?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good in the back end, and their guys run around and play fast and hard. They played against some good offenses, and they've done really well. Done really well about the front seven pressuring the quarterback. I think they're leading the league in sacks. They've done great schematically and just playing hard, not giving up big plays, and so which is going to be a big challenge for us.
Does it feel like the same old Stanford this week as far as this personnel that they have and the way they play on defense?
Yeah, when you play Stanford, they're going to be good on defense. They're a really good football team, but that's definitely their strength is their defense, and they've shown that. I think every week they've played, so it's a big challenge. Ever since I've been here, Stanford has always came ready to play on defense.
Over the last 5-6 years, this has been kind of the game that decides the Pac-12 North. Do you feel any difference in this game and the hype surrounding it right now?
Not really. No. It's no matter what game you're playing, you try to block everything else out except that football game and do the best you can to prepare. And we know we've got a great opponent ahead of us, and so we're excited for the challenge. But it's not whether the records. Once you play a game, that doesn't mean anything. It's all about how can we win this football game.
What is different about the Stanford team than other years?
They're good. They've always been good on defense. I think they've got some young players that are playing really well, but they've got a good mix of veterans in there too that have some experience, and like all Stanford teams, they create a lot of problems, and you got to have answers for a lot of different things, and that's why they're good. We're looking forward to it.
What stands out about Solomon Thomas when you watch film?
Well, a whole bunch of things. He's tremendously talented. He's very athletic, but how hard he plays, the way he gets off on the football, creates a lot of negative plays just by himself, just beating one-on-one matchups, and I wish to tribute to him.
Is there anything you guys can do to help Royce get back to being Royce, so to speak?
Hopefully we have some good schemes where we can get him to the second level. He's had a great week of practice, so I'm excited. I think he's going to have a good game this week. But it's what helps Royce too is can we throw the ball? Everything up front. Are we making the right shots? So it's not just Royce. Sometimes I think when you're watching a game, you focus on that one player, and it's whether it was a no-game play, there's a lot of other things that go into it, up front wise, and just how we're playing affects how the running game goes.
I know there's no excuses, but with a freshman quarterback and 4 freshman linemen, is it hard getting that rhythm?